Hello everyone, I'm Jennifer Sneha and today I'll be talking about our environment. What is the environment? An environment is everything that is around us, which includes both living and non-living things, such as soil, water, animals and plants, which adapt themselves to the surroundings. It is the nature's gift that helps in nourishing life on the earth. Environmental waste. Disposing of waste has huge environmental impacts and can cause serious problems. Waste that is not properly managed leads to the spread of infectious diseases that can affect human health. Disposal of industrial waste can expose people to chemical and radioactive hazards. What is biodegradable waste? The waste materials that can be broken down or decomposed into simple substances in nature by the action of microorganisms in due course of time are called as biodegradable waste materials. Now let's look at some of the harmful effects of the biodegradable waste. These waste destroy the natural beauty and sully the surroundings. Decomposition of these wastes result in the production of foul smell. These wastes may also block the drains, creating pools of waste, which becomes the breeding grounds for mosquitoes, which in turn cause diseases like malaria and dengue. Dead plants and animals, including bones, animal, etc., uh, leather goods, tea leaves, wool, paper, vegetable and fruit peels, grass clippings, and many more are all biodegradable materials. What is non-biodegradable waste materials? Substances which cannot be degraded by biological processes are called as non-biodegradable substances. While biodegradable waste will eventually break down and become part of the earth and soil, like food scraps and paper, non biodegradable waste does not break down but remains stable indefinitely. Let's look at some of the harmful effects of non biodegradable waste materials. So, non biodegradable materials are the main contributors of pollution and ecological instability. Non biodegradable waste is an environmental concern as it threatens to overwhelm landfills and create disposal problems. These wastes remain unchanged over a long period of time and persist in the environment for a long time and may harm the various members of the ecosystem in the long run. Some of them remain inert and begin to accumulate in our surroundings and hence continue to pollute the environment. These wastes are very harmful. They enter the food chains and their concentration goes on increasing from one tropic level to the next. This leads to the biological magnification and results in harmful effects on human beings and animals. Dumping these waste affects the soil fertility and subsequently reduces the crop yield. Glass materials, plastics, electronic devices, medical waste are some of the non biodegradable waste materials. Ecosystem. Ecosystem refers to a system that includes all living organisms, such as plants, animals, microorganisms, in a habitat as well as its physical environment, that would be weather, soil, earth, sun, climate, rock minerals, and many more functioning together as a unit. Ecosystem maintains a very delicate balance. Various human activities threaten to destroy this balance. Natural disasters such as fires, floods, storms, and volcanic eruptions also have an effect on the ecosystems. Population growth, climate changes, resources exploitation, etc., add to the destruction of the ecosystem. An increase or decrease in the pollution of any organism can also disturb this balance. So the components of the environment or ecosystem are mainly divided into two categories. That is the biotic environment and the abiotic environment. So the biotic environment includes all living organisms such as animals, birds, forests, insects, reptiles, and microorganisms like algae, bacteria, fungus, viruses, etc. And the abiotic environment involves all non living components such as air, cloud, dust, land, mountains, rivers, temperature, humidity, water vapor, sand, and many more. So there are two types of ecosystems. Uh, that is the natural ecosystem, the first one, and the second one would be the artificial ecosystem. So the natural ecosystem, it is a naturally produced biological environment found in nature. It includes deserts, forests, grasslands, lakes, mountains, ponds, rivers, oceans, and many more. Now, the artificial ecosystem, it is an artificial environment which is created and maintained by man. Now, it includes an aquarium, crop fields, gardens, parks, zoo, artificial ponds, and many more. So that's it for part one. We will continue more of our environment in part two. Thank you.